Southern Utah is one of the most beautiful places on earth, and I'm very happy to live here, and I love driving my cars around here. I actually made a series called Take a Ride, and it features places like this, driving my Mustangs around. And I've come out here for photo shoots with my other Mustangs, and it's just a really beautiful, diverse place with so many different landscapes and different desert sceneries and stuff. And so when I would come out here with my friends to take photo shoots or pictures with my other cars, it was always a great time and good memories. And I actually had a lot of pictures out here with my Bullet. And so when I had sold the Bullet Mustang and I would come out this way, it was very saddening because I would always think of the car when I was out here and all the good times I had with it. But you can see how the landscape around here changes from so many different colors of mountains, and it's just such a wonderful place. And so obviously when I bought the Bullet back, it healed all those wounds of not having the car around anymore, because every time I came out in this area of the desert where we're going to be going today, it reminded me of this picture of my Bullet and that I had given the car up and everything. So that's all fun now that the car is back, and I even came out here with it for another photo shoot. So my wife performs on a dance team, and they come out here and have concerts, and that's the reason why I've come out here recently, and they've had a few concerts out this way, and I'm sure they'll have more, but because of that, it's time to go for a drive, and I thought might as well take a Mustang and enjoy the drive out there, and I'll be out there for a little bit while she's rehearsing, and then I'll watch the show and drive home. So I thought I'd take the yellow Mach 1 this time and go out here and enjoy the desert for a little bit and show you what I see. So being out here in the desert is really interesting, seeing some vehicles out here that sit out in the heat and the sun all day, like this Rubicon Jeep, and kind of looking at the patina of the kind of weathered look of the car. This is kind of cool just to be out here in the silence and see all this in the bright desert sun. Like this looks like an old military vehicle that's been repurposed for the property out here and stuff. And so just kind of fun to just be out here where it's quiet. I grew up in the desert, and I grew up at the airport where my parents had a flight school, and it was always quiet up there, except for when the planes would take off, but it was pretty desolate and quiet. So it's fun to come out here and kind of just enjoy the desert. I dropped my wife off to do her rehearsal before the performance, and my youngest son and I were out here enjoying driving around, and there's this one little gas station out here. It's actually on an Indian reservation, And so it's fun to visit this place. And so we went inside and got a couple treats just to enjoy being out here, and a nice tall cold soda with ice since it's hot out here in the desert. Man, what a beautiful place. As a matter of fact, out in this area of southern Utah, it was the largest growing place in the nation. And so a lot of people have moved out this way, and there's a lot of very nice, expensive homes out here, too. I grew up here my whole life, and it had a couple golf courses and things that made it nice here, but the secret's out, and a lot of the world wants to move here. So, beautiful place. I parked the Mach 1 kind of away from everyone by that old military vehicle, and just enjoyed seeing the car here. It's so photogenic, such a beautiful place. And every time you walk up to the car and see it out here, it's nice. And so the show was over, and I waited for my wife with the Mach 1. Of course, she's talking with all of her dance friends and, busy. So that was fine because it gave me time just to hang out and enjoy the evening and walk around with my son and see the Mach 1 here in this really cool area. And so we just parked it there and waited for her to come out and just enjoyed having the car. It's nice to have a toy to play with, especially when you're waiting for somebody, So the Mach 1 looked fantastic. I really enjoyed driving it out there that night and having it with me. And it's just something to be proud of and fun to enjoy. So it was a good time. And I've come out here a few times for this and taken different Mustangs. And so it was time to take the yellow Mach 1 on this trip. So that's the update. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.